Well then, it's been a minute, friends. Let me just set myself up. Oh, that's better. Now then, where were we? Now then, if you can recall, last time we were on our third class trial for two victims, the ultimate gamer Mario and Rosie, the ultimate artist. As you can recall, let's see, the ultimate weatherman report to whatever, Samuel, was concluded to be guilty with 6 votes. Trying to prove his innocence in a span of time, he left the courtroom, thought he could escape, didn't have the password, was executed. Boo-hoo. Life isn't fair, now isn't it? Now I know that some of you are wondering, why is the mastermind doing such foul play? And I will say, I have no idea what you mean. Yes. Sadly, I guess you're right. My mastermind wants to play for keeps, and has to take certain measures for the game to run smoothly and to run a bit longer than usual. Wasn't easy. Trying to reprogram those New Hope Foundation members. Who amongst the living is responsible? But now I digress. You have some interesting footage that the mastermind wants to share of well, of what happened. How the mighty have fallen, despair risen. Such a fitting title, what you're about to see. But I can't blame you if you continue to watch. The story only gets darker from here, folks. This is Plush Peak Academy. Hope you like or subscribe and tell your friends. Thank you.
You're doing such a good job, Mario. Huh? What's going on? In time. I appreciate your job. But now, it's time to wake up now. I'm sick. I know, I get that a lot. I never would expect it was you. Yeah, that's the thing about my dysbiosis. Can't even say my name. Now, here's the deal. You did what you did. Putting that icicle through Rosie was not easy. What do you want? Screw you. Once again, my despair hypnosis stops that. Now then, will you relax? I have an offer for you. What? You made me do that awful to Rosie. Yes, but it was in part of the plan. It's not always easy, right? My fellow remnant of despair. I hated that day. Screw you. Hi. You never learn, Mario. You're my favorite. But you get to live. And you get to live quietly. Under my hypnosis if I need you. But why? I may be cruel, but I have a heart. You were my friend. Once! After what you did on that fateful day. But you lived, didn't you? I didn't let nothing harm you in this game. Even when Puffin, my shapeshifter, tried to kill you. That was you? Well, that's too much. So go, and Mario. What do you want? You won't be able to say nothing, so don't try. You were never like this. My heart, it hurts. And you did this to me. You hit me with an icicle through her heart. And I didn't want to. You made me. I wanted to comfort her, Lois. She thought I betrayed her to the very end. Quit your whining. Please don't. I beg, please. Hush. I never wanted to. You could have been part of my plan and so much more, but you make things difficult, especially when somehow you break through my despair gnosis. I can't risk them knowing the truth, and I don't want to take you out. I may be weak as a mastermind, but my heart, it's always had beat for you. Well then, I suggest you get a move on. And what about the others? Mario, all my traitors are gone. And I guess one of the biggest despairs that you'll ever have is silence. You... Screw you. I guess get to walking. You are sick. Oh, and try. A monitor will turn on in your house, and that despair video, you'll take your own self out if you try and open your mouth. Fine. You win. Oh, but also enjoy the show. It probably must hurt you all inside. Now I get if you open your mouth, a monitor will turn on and you'll take your own self out. It's probably a better, worse punishment than death. Silence works miracles. Sometimes the mouths close. It's best in being fed, you think? Well then, your ride will be escorted. The Monokumas will escort you to your little home. I saved a little piece for you and those good old friends and family members of yours. They've been in line. Didn't even have to put them under the gnosis. That little hope society I let you have a sliver of. All those that win these games go to. Well then, farewell, Mario. I know you hate me. Can't even say my name. And wonder what other things did I do under my hypnosis. Whatever. Isn't this interesting? You're stepping out of line. On the contrary, I am the host of this. I should execute you. But you won't. It's not in your programming. But it's against the rules. What would Junko think? What would Junko think? I haven't heard that name in a while. But that disgraces her legacy. Well then, Junko was a fool. Had I not done what I did, Rosie would have undermined the whole system. And then what? You get the realm free, and I'm gone. Well, that's what in my programming. I still have Junko's wishes in mind. Well, that doesn't matter. You're not even a robot. Nothing more than a brainwashed ultimate butler. Mono. Or should I stop? That's what I thought. Get those BD announcements ready. As you wish. I'm sorry. Yes, you should be. I will be planting a fake body. Don't wait up. And don't count me for the discovery. And there you have it. That's how an innocent man lost his life, burned alive by the acid, thinking that someone would believe him. Will they? Well, you'll have to continue to watch on to find out in the next episode then.
And there you have it. Such a tragic story. Young love broken apart. Sammy and Chuck split apart to never see each other again. Maybe the next life, if not caught up by despair first. And an innocent man, and so much more. Now then, I have another clip, but also live footage of the group having a recess of the processing this stuff. Where'd they go? You'll find out soon. All right, I know things have been tough and it's been crazy, so you have 30 minutes. You can relax in the recess room, look for evidence. You feel free to remain and roam the school, stay here, discuss if you want to continue with the trial or put things to a close. You are free to go. This is some rough stuff. Don't have to tell me twice, darling. It was pretty obvious from the start. Yeah, when I started to come clear, I didn't think Sammy had it in him. But I still feel bad. Don't. Because it was either him or us. Otherwise, we all would have been executed. Well, except me, because I have immunity. Don't rub it in. Why, you threatened to kill me? All right, you two, that's enough. Okay, I had enough. Listen, everyone in this room, I'm tired. I lost my man. I lost a good friend, Rosie, like a little sister. I even lost Mario. We were starting to get close. And with everything that's been going on, I say we just vote to end the trial. We only need to get one right and we live. And if we get this one wrong, we still get to live. So what's the point? Let them have their immunity. I do not care. I hear you, Chuck. But we can't give up. We have to have hope. Hope. I voted the man I liked. You think me voting Samuel was intentional? You think I would have never voted him, but it was either us or him at that point. And I was thinking about how we had to get at least one trial right to live. And I did not want to risk slipping it up. Just so easy, dude. Why don't we step in the hall? Yeah, that's a good idea. I would consider investigating, but regardless of the outcome, I have immunity. Well, wouldn't it have expired since we already done through the case? On the contrary, it's one case, and from the looks of it, both cases are linked somehow. So, I really don't care. I'll vote however, but right now my thought is no. Oh my god, this is just not the best luck. I get it. They're scared. I'm scared. I thought I voted right. And I could have condemned this to death. But in my heart, I know we got it wrong. Somehow. I don't know. I want to, but Mana wouldn't lie. He's been honest these last couple of trials, and it's been fair. I'd have to agree. I'll vote, however, but I have to look out for me and Phil. I get that, and I don't blame you. Thank you. Me and Phil are heading out. Our votes are most likely for now. I'll catch you later. I can't do this. I can't. See?
And, I'm down to investigate and solve the crime, but we met the perk of solving one of the murders early. Why so much grief? I agree with Nikki, Mittens. Just let the killer have immunity. No, I'm not gonna give up. Oh, jeez, this is just a lot. I get it, and I get it too. But you don't. This is Sammy. Sammy wouldn't. I get that. But why would want to lie to us? I don't know. But something in my bones tell me something isn't right. Dang it all. Everything that's been going on. There's nothing much to live for now. Dude, you gotta chill. What? I get it. We all cared for Sammy. Not like me, Grumpy. Not like me. I get it. Now back up, bro. Why? I'm sorry. This is tough. We've been trapped in here for what? Feels like what? 3 months? Honestly, it's been 2. 2 months too long. We have to get out of here. Come on. But Sammy would not. I don't care. Just give me a moment. Dude. Sammy would not want this for you. Wait a blood. Wait a minute. Don't say, darling. Interesting. So that's what happened. I'll call you back. I never would have thought of that. Mario, you genius, you darling. Hope maybe this will be the key to us getting out of here. Haven't expected this. And you, I hate being stalked. If you want something to say, come out. Look, I don't know who you are. But you should. But please tell me you're not responsible for this. I promise you, I ain't no mastermind. I have to do what I want to do to live. And I did not manipulate the outcome. For some reason, I believe you. Who was that on the phone? Just so you know, come here. This corner is a blind spot. No microphones can pick us up. No cameras can catch on film. Cool. So what happened? From my sources, something's not right. I agree. And Hope knows the hard feelings. I was the one vote that kind of. No sweat, darling. If I was in your shoes, I would vote for myself as well. But I have nothing to gain right now. Plus, killing's really not my style. Cool. So, who was that on the phone? We'll talk later. It's most likely that everyone will vote no. That? It's over. Find out next episode the conclusion of the 3rd trial. Will they continue and try and fight to solve the other murder? Or will they conclude and move on? Stay tuned. But now, the other thing I promised you, some footage that may or may not help figure out who the mastermind is. So, dude, you're staring at Steven again. Grumpy? Grumpy? Oh, hey, Mario. What is it with you two? I thought you did get along. We do. I don't trust him. Oh, I get that, best friend. You were always like the big brother to her. Still am, and will till the very end. Oh, makes sense. But don't overdo it. I don't see why you complain so much, Grumpy. Like, love is beautiful. Not for me. I'm going the bachelor life. You and Casanova over here can have that, but Mario, wait up. Jeez, you really gotta push his buttons. It's only for fun. He's obviously jealous of Steven, 'cause we all know it. We all grow up in the same neighborhood and we've seen it. True, but don't overdo it. You're stepping your boundaries. Oh, Chuck, just come on. It was a little funny. Boy, I guess. Speaking of that, they're taking their sweet time. So, darlings, does anyone know when our teacher will be here to discuss, the mission? I've been thinking that too. I have ninja training soon, so let's get this done on double, please, because my mom is trying to overwork my chakra again, and I need the strength to get through it. I feel you on there. Tell her I said hi, though. But that's a good question. Where is Steven and Rosie? Last time I checked, they were, outside the classroom. They probably went to the cafeteria for breakfast. But why does that matter? We were supposed to come here so our teacher can give us the assignment, about the whole hope thing. True, but you never know what's to occur. Shall we? I don't know. Come on. I get it, but with or without hair, you're beautiful. I know, I feel weird about my yellow bandana. You'd not always wear it since. I know, but it's time. Come on. But don't you feel like something's wrong? What would that be? I don't know, just something in my gut. Maybe we should just go home and... Come on. We all agreed to this mission. The principal gave us. You're right. Oh my god, what am I even thinking? Evening, class. Sorry I'm late. Good morning, Mr. James. Morning, Mr. James. Morning, Mr. James. Good morning, Mr. James. Yes. Let's get things... As you may know, Hope's Peak's principal chose our class to infiltrate the Despair Society. And that's scheduled at the end of today's class. Consider this your earlier graduation. Sir, that's all nice, but what do you mean, graduation? This is our 3rd year. I have to agree, what you mean? Yeah, isn't that a bit extreme? I just wanted to exchange what we had to offer. Not to mention, what's going on really? For real, what's going on? And where's Rosie and Steven at? Yeah. Mr. James, you better say something. I don't play about my friends. Where are they? What's going on? I did not sign up for this. Neither did I. I will send my clones to figure out what's going on. I am concerned. What is going on? What do you mean? This is our last year. It's like how he says it. Things are slowly about to change. Am I right, Mr. James? That is correct, Miss Maddie. Things won't be the same for long, sadly. I don't know how to say this, but when you sign up knowing you'll take the risk, you knew what would happen. Truly sorry about this. I hope you did what I asked earlier when me and the principal interviewed you and said your last goodbyes. For some of you, this may be mine or our last time together as a group. And what do you mean by that, darling? It doesn't matter. All you know is that the school is about to... My sincerest apologies, but that's all the footage I'm allowed to share with you.
I don't want to spoil anything now. Now then, we'll be back to our daily scheduled program of Plush Peak Academy as soon as the Big Brother finale is commenced. And make sure to vote. You'll need it. Well then, ciao.